Ever wondered why it feels like the money you work hard for just disappears? We've all been there. One minute you're feeling great about your paycheck, and the next minute, poof, it's gone. Maybe it's an impulse purchase, a spontaneous weekend getaway, or even just those tiny expenses you didn't even notice adding up. Today, we're diving into 5 simple yet powerful ways to build financial discipline in your daily life. These are actions you can take right now to get more control over your spending, save smarter, and actually start building the life you want, one financial decision at a time. Ready to transform the way you manage your money? Let's jump in. 1. Track every transaction daily. Let's start with the simplest, yet most powerful habit you can build. Track every transaction daily. I know it sounds a bit tedious, but trust me, it's eye-opening. For many of us, money leaks in small amounts we don't even notice, like a coffee here, a snack there, a few apps that take monthly subscriptions without us realizing it. We don't see it happening until we check our bank balance at the end of the month. And then it's often too late. But tracking your spending is like being your own financial detective. The idea is to write down every single thing you spend, no matter how small. It doesn't have to be complicated. Use a simple spreadsheet, a notebook, or a budgeting app like Inab. You need a budget or every dollar. Start by tracking for just 30 days. That's it. You'll be amazed at what you uncover. Why is this so important? Well, when you track every transaction, you start noticing patterns. Maybe you're spending way more than you thought on food delivery, or maybe you're mindlessly shopping on weekends. Tracking lets you see where your money is truly going without the guesswork. Even more importantly, it helps you catch any unexpected charges. If something is wrong, you'll notice it before it becomes a bigger issue. Here's a pro tip. Try to check your bank balance once a day, especially in the morning. It helps you stay grounded and connected to your financial reality. You'll spot errors or issues faster, and that sense of control can feel amazing. But tracking is just the beginning. The real magic comes when you start acting on what you discovered. If you see areas where you're leaking money, you can start cutting back, adjusting, or simply making smarter choices. So what are you waiting for? Start tracking today. You'll soon be in the driver's seat of your finances, and trust me, being aware of your spending habits will feel like a superpower. 2. Implement the 24-hour rule for purchases. How many times have you bought something in the heat of the moment, only to regret it later? It's all too easy to fall into the trap of impulse buying, especially with all the tempting online sales and discounts popping up. But here's the thing. The 24-hour rule can completely change how you approach purchases. Whenever you're tempted to buy something that's not an essential, whether it's a new gadget, trendy clothes, or even an expensive snack, pause for 24 hours before pulling the trigger. This 24-hour break helps you cool off. It gives you space to ask, do I really need this? Does it align with my long-term goals? Am I just buying it because it looks good at the moment? By waiting, you give yourself time to think more clearly. Often, when that emotional rush of excitement wears off, you realize you didn't really need the item. Or maybe, after a little thought, you realize there's a better alternative that fits your goals better. For big purchases like a new phone or a vacation, consider waiting 7 days. This extra time allows you to truly evaluate if it's something you need or just something that looks good now but doesn't align with your future. You don't have to deny yourself fun. The 24-hour rule doesn't mean saying no to everything. It means saying yes to what matters most. It's a way to protect yourself from buying things on impulse, which can add up to big regret. 3. Automate your financial future. Imagine if your savings were as automatic as your rent payment. Well, with a habit of paying yourself first, it can be one of the most powerful habits in financial discipline is to pay yourself first, and I mean automatically. The idea is simple. As soon as you get paid, set up an automatic transfer to your savings account. Treat the savings like an essential bill that must be paid before anything else. The key to making this work is automation. Once you set it up, the money moves into your savings without you needing to think about it. It's effortless. Start small if you need to. Even saving just 1% of your income, or $10 each week, can make a difference. The goal is to create the habit of saving first, before you spend on anything else. Over time, this small action can have a big impact. As you get used to saving first, you'll find yourself naturally increasing the amount you save. The more your savings grow, the more secure and empowered you'll feel. Plus, it makes resisting impulse purchases much easier since you already know you're investing in your future. If you're not sure where to start, think about opening a separate savings account. Keeping your savings out of sight, away from your main spending account, will make it less tempting to dip into. Remember, paying yourself first is all about setting priorities. It's about telling yourself that your future is worth more than any momentary spending. 4. Follow a realistic budgeting framework. Let's be real for a moment. Strict budgets rarely work long-term. But that doesn't mean budgeting is a lost cause. It just means you need to find a realistic framework that works for you and your lifestyle. The key to successful budgeting is to be flexible, not restrictive. A simple system like the 50/30/20 rule can make budgeting so much easier. Here's how it works. 50% of your income goes toward needs, rent, utilities, groceries, etc. 30% goes toward wants, entertainment, dining out, shopping, etc. And 20% goes into savings or debt repayment. Does that mean you should rigidly stick to these exact percentages? Not necessarily. If you have a high rent or medical expenses, you might need to adjust those numbers. The point is, having a simple guideline helps you manage your money without feeling trapped. Another cool method is envelope budgeting, especially for categories where you tend to overspend. Set aside cash for your weekly grocery trips or entertainment. And once the envelope is empty, no more spending until the next month. The key to success is finding a budgeting method that fits your life, not someone else's. Review your budget monthly and make small adjustments as life changes. Remember, budgeting is a living process. It grows with you. 5. Reduce exposure to spending triggers. Ever felt the urge to buy something just because it popped up on your feed? We all know how easy it is to make an impulse purchase when we're constantly bombarded with sales ads, influencers showing off their latest buys, or even those sneaky limited time offer messages. But here's the truth. Your environment influences your spending habits more than you think. To stay financially disciplined, you need to reduce exposure to spending triggers. Unsubscribe from those promotional emails. Turn off notifications for shopping apps. And maybe even unfollow those Instagram accounts that make you feel like you need the latest fashion or gadget. If you're someone who loves online shopping, consider using meal planning or online grocery shopping to avoid those impulse buys when you walk down the aisles. Another way to reduce spending triggers is to stop comparing your life to others on social media. People only show the highlights of their lives, the vacations, the fancy dinners, the new cars. What they don't show is the debt, the struggle, or the stress that sometimes comes with those flashy purchases. Instead, focus on your own goals. Focus on what you want to achieve financially. Protect your peace by unfollowing accounts that make you feel like you're falling behind. And there you have it. 5 practical ways to build financial discipline in your daily life. These habits aren't just about cutting back. They're about being intentional with your money and making decisions that support your future. Building financial discipline doesn't happen overnight. But with consistency, you'll start seeing the positive changes you've been aiming for. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more simple, actionable advice to improve your finances. Which of these 5 tips will you start with today? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.